Hello and welcome to Studio Classroom Worldwide. I'm Rachel.
Hi everyone, my name is Steve. We are happy that you took the time to join us today. We are going to talk small talk today. We're going to learn the ins and outs of small talk. Do you want to meet new clients or make new friends? Then we should learn how to small talk.
I agree, Steve. This is a very useful skill. We can all improve in this area, and we're going to give you some very practical suggestions on how you can feel comfortable exchanging small talk with somebody, especially in English. So we hope your magazines are open to page 24, and let's begin the reading in line 3.
Smart small talk. Want to meet new clients or make new friends? Try making small talk. Walking up to someone you don't know and starting a conversation is key to making new friends. Making small talk can also lead to important business relationships, but it takes confidence, preparation, and practice. Do it well, and people will feel at ease with you and enjoy your company. So how can you learn the art of small talk? Before you go to a business convention or other social situation, prepare 3 things that you can talk about. It can be something in the news, a good movie, or a popular sports team's recent win. Then you have a topic to start with when you meet a new person. Also, don't wait for someone to approach you. Look for someone who is standing alone and start a conversation. Try a simple statement that establishes some common ground like, "The food looks delicious," or "There sure are a lot of people here." Then introduce yourself. "Hi, I'm Helen." Hold out your hand for a handshake. "I just moved here and I love this weather."
Well, friends, small talk is important, not only in your language that you're studying in school, a foreign language, but it's also important in your mother tongue. It's good to know how to small talk, how to create conversation. Before we go any further, let's define small talk. What exactly is small talk?
Well, small talk is the kind of dialogue or conversation you have when you meet somebody, maybe for the first time, or you're just talking about things that aren't terribly important, but it gives you the chance to get to know somebody and also just to feel comfortable just sharing a conversation.
Okay, so in other words, we could say it's casual talk. We're not talking about anything serious. Well, let's get into the text right now. The author says, walking up to someone you don't know and starting a conversation is key to making friends. If you want to make friends, you have to know how to make small talk. You must. It's key.
That's right. It's important to know how to start a conversation. If you are uncomfortable meeting new people, then there are some things that you can do to make it a little bit easier. And learning how to talk small talk is a very useful skill, as we said. So let's again look at that key word, key, and key is a very short word, and of course it has many different meanings, but here we're just saying that this is important, or it's essential. So making small talk and starting a conversation is key or important to making new friends.
In one way you can look at it that it's a key, opening a door, unlocking a door. If you know how to make small talk, then you can open the door for other opportunities to meet friends and have good conversation with strangers.
Right. And sometimes you're not really interested in friendship, but you're interested more in business. So, as our author says, making small talk can also lead to important business relationships. And some of you out there are business people, and you need to learn this skill or to practice it or even to feel comfortable doing it in English, because here at Studio Classroom we want to help you feel comfortable, especially if you're in another culture or you have the chance to use your English.
Absolutely. So it's very important to know how to create small talk in business relationships. It could create more business for you. But it takes confidence, the author said. It also takes preparation and practice. So we need these three things when we are working on our small talk.
We need confidence, preparation, and practice. If you can remember those three things and improve in those areas, you will be ready to go. And confidence, I think, is something, sometimes we don't feel very confident, but we can pretend we're more confident than we are. It might just take giving somebody a smile or taking the first step and shaking their hand, and you will appear more confident than you feel.
Right. Confidence means you sometimes have to take the first step. Like Rachel said, take the initiative. Extend your hand first and create that friendship or create that relationship. The second thing it takes is preparation. That's important. People who small talk, people who are good at small talk, they've done it before. They've practiced it. They've prepared.
They've prepared. It's kind of strange to think of having to prepare for this, but it might just mean being aware of things that are going on around you, so you always have something to talk about. And practice. Of course, if you don't practice something, it's hard to improve at it. So taking the time to practice small talk will make you feel more comfortable in the long run.
Right, and that's what the author says in the next sentence. If you do it well and you do it right, people will feel at ease with you, and then they will be encouraged to speak more. So when you're relaxed, they're relaxed. When you start using small talk to start a conversation and you feel relaxed, then that will start the conversation and you can talk about different things.
That's right. And you just mentioned the word relax, Steve, and that's another good word to describe at ease. I also think of the word comfortable. If you're at ease with somebody, then you're comfortable with them. You don't feel awkward or strange. And I think all of us enjoy talking with people who we're comfortable with. And it makes it a lot more enjoyable. So, how can you learn the art of small talk? It is an art. We have some suggestions, don't we?
We do. Remember, it is an art. It's a skill that we have to practice and prepare for. Okay, so here's something the author suggests. Before you go to a business convention or other social situation, prepare three things that you can talk about. So this is part of the preparation of small talk.
That's right. Prepare three things you can talk about and have them in the back of your mind so you can pull them out when you need them. And those three things could be, for example, something in the news, a good movie, or a popular sports team's recent win. Now, let me give you a hint. If you go to America, you can pretty much talk about one of these three things with anyone, and somebody will want to talk about this subject with you, especially sports. I think a lot of Americans are really into sports.
Absolutely. You could talk about sports. That's a great small talk conversation topic. If you want some more ideas, go to page 25 at the top, and we've provided a few more topics for you if you want to practice or prepare some other topics.
That's right. So have your three topics ready, and then you have a topic to start with when you meet a new person. And you might be able to tell a little bit of what that person's interested in. If you start talking about movies, but they switch the topic to books, well, then move on to books and find something that they enjoy talking about as well.
Okay, well, friends, we'll have some other tips for you when we come back from our break. But first, let's go to the chat room and visit with Ken and Naomi.
Hi friends, welcome to the chat room. I'm Naomi, and this is the brilliant, charming, talented Ken.
Wow, Naomi, I don't know what to say.
Well then, today's article is a good one for you to study. We're talking about the art of small talk.
Small talk? So we're supposed to use short words when we speak English?
No, but this is an odd term, isn't it? Small talk means unimportant conversation about things that don't matter too much.
Oh, like if I ask if you've had lunch or if you mention the weather.